Hello everybody, and with all the recent talk of the masterpiece Star Saber coming, I thought today would be a perfect day to take a look at the Transmutation robot, aka KO G1 Star Saber. At $34.99, this guy fills the void that Star Saber has left in my collection. He's really good quality, he's not without his faults, but he is a really good stand-in figure. Using the exact same mould as the G1 original, just with slightly more garish colours. Let's take a look at each individual section of this guy. First of all, we're going to take a look at Saber and his Brainmaster, the Brain of Courage. Unfortunately, the Brainmaster is probably where this entire set falls down. He's very limited in his movements. The legs do not bend forward, so I will not be able to put him in the cockpit of Saber. I did try and move the arms. As you see, they're pegged in. These are obviously made from kits of the mould. And moving the arm, I've actually had to glue it because the peg snapped clean off. The gimmick still works fine, but you've just lost all of that detailing that was included in the original figure. It's not the best mould, unfortunately, but we still get the idea. We still get he's the pilot, and his function still works in bot mode, which is what was important to me. Taking a look at Saber in his jet form, it's really nice, really nice, really solid. It's beautiful colours. The stickers themselves, Transmutation, yeah, I think. Shall I get the repro label set put on this guy? I'm not entirely sure, because I do like the garish knockoffy colours, and I like the fact that it's Star Saber, but it's not Star Saber. It still has the function of the opening cockpit. I'll just flip that up, although due to the way these have been popped off the spurs, there are still some slight kind of over thickness of plastic, which does rub just a little bit and kind of prevents things from opening smoothly. And like I said earlier on, due to the fact his legs do not bend, I could kind of put him in like that. Yeah, it's not ideal, is it? It's not ideal. I could probably, if I take his screws out of his legs, maybe heat up the plastic slightly, I could probably bend those. Do I really need to take that risk? This guy is going to be displayed in bot mode anyway, so it's entirely up to yourself. Just be very wary of your Brainmaster, guys. Let's go back and take a look. Let's shut this cockpit, and you see what I mean? It's slightly rubbing on the front there. A little bit of force that will pop down. Taking a look at the actual jet, you've got fold on the wing, you've got folds on the rear wings there, you've got these lovely thrusters on the back here. Really liking the sticker application on this guy isn't actually that bad. Okay, the stickers themselves are atrociously awful, but they've been applied pretty good. For a KO, I'm actually pretty impressed with the sticker application. And of course, on the underside there, we have got giant transformation, we've got the wheels, and we've got the visible body torso for when we go into bot mode. Of course, when Saber is flying around, he has the opportunity to use his kind of battle platform named the V-Star, which, to be honest with you, looks like a half-assed afterthought in my opinion, but there we go. Again, with these awesome stickers saying giant and transmutation or whatever it said. You've got some nice cannons on the front here, your lovely wheels here. The helmet is blatantly converted into a huge cannon. You've got a nice bit of sword storage there. Loving the wings on this. Unfortunately, it is very blocky, and it doesn't really do much for me as it is. But of course, shouting out, "Battle up!" he can combine. To combine the two, you want to have the these two sections facing upwards, these two sections facing downwards. And what we're going to do, we're going to slide this section here with the pin. That's going to slide into the nubbin just here. You can see it there. Just going to slide through there. And on the bottom here, there's a tab here. That's going to tab into the bottom of the feet section. We're going to slide that in. like so. Coming round to the bottom there, you can see that slides in, and a little bit of assistance there. That's going to slide in, just make sure that my arms are lining up, like so, and like so. And there we go. That is now locked into place. Then pull these sections in to close it. And there we have Star Saber in jet mode. I believe his combined jet mode is still called Star Saber. I believe you can just fold these wings down like so. And yeah. See, really liking that as an overall jet. It stands out a lot better, I believe, than the half kind of cut V-Star. I didn't like the V-Star. I'd liked Saber on his own as a jet, but the combined mode, it does look really robust, really chunky, and like a real powerful spaceship. And to detach, you want to move the wings up, press this button here, that then unlocks and frees up the feet catch. To transform Saber into his bot mode, you want to collapse both sets of these wings, you want to flip those up like so, so they are now at the back. You can then slide these sections forward, come round to the top section here, applying pressure just here and here, you can pull the gun section out. As you can see, it's tabbed in here and here. Come round to the arms, slide those out, and slide this side out. And you do have fists, they can just be flicked round like so. Again, they are extremely tight, and I have no nails, so let's battle through this together. There we go. Now we have this chest section here, which again is pretty tight due to the cutting on the plastic, but if we pop that open, you can see the lift that goes up and down on the inside there. That's where we're going to place our lovely Brain Master. Now if you can see, the Brain Master pushes up like so, which is going to be compressed when we put him into the lift section. As you can see, with the Brain Master in place, as you slide this lift up, the head reveals and boom! We have a face. Fold back these wings. You can then bring in the front of his cab. Flick this section here, stay there, Saber. Flick this section forward. He says, oh, I should not have cut my nails. Come on. Forward we go, forward we go. Ah, there. Put the wheels down. And in the void that's been left there, that section can fold forward. And that can plug in to the top of his arm, forming his shield. Ah, come on, in you go. There we go. And we can also bring in his gun, which is stored on the V-Star, and place it in his hand, like so. Really liking Saber in his singular bot mode. It's a really nice contrast of colours compared to the blue, red and white that was present on the original. Yeah, the yellow's really garish, but that's going to look so good on display on my shelf. You know what my collection's like. I've got pinks, yellows, green, blues. If it's G2-ish, I had that kind of colouring. Garish the better. It's fairly good. The head sculpt is nigh on as close as we're going to get, I think, considering the state of that Brain Master. All in all, he's a good robot. As a standalone robot, he stands a good size. Here he is with G1 Hot Rod, just to give you guys an idea of scale. He's pretty tall. For combined Star Saber mode, we're going to want to remove his shield and his gun. We're going to flip those fists back in. And you want to pull these arms back down into place. And this time we're going to use the double joints on his legs, bringing his chest section all the way up. It will click in and hinge in. You want to move these breastplates to the back, and that is Saber prepped. Fold up the wings on the V-Star. You want to then extend this section here. Again, extend a section here. They all tab in. As you can see, you've just revealed the arms. Flip this right the way around. Fold down these wheel sections, and they tab into place. Then pull and extend the arms, revealing the fists. Open up the chest plate. Come around to the feet. Flip those forward like so, and this one forward. And we're ready to bring Saber in. So Saber comes in, slides in and to an angle, and he should just click into place. You can then pull the head section from the back, pull that forward, and pulling the faceplate down, that covers up the head, and move the antennae up. Bring in Saber's shield. Pull the handle down. And if we look at the back of Saber, Star Saber, sorry, you've got the sword there. That comes straight out of there. That can then attach to the shield. And there we have his sword. Just pop that in his hand. Now, one thing you do need to note, the hands on this guy are very loose. After the review, I'm going to take these arms apart. They're held together by 5 screws, I think it is. I think it's 5, possibly 4. No, 5, 1 on the hinge. And I'm going to tighten them on the inside of the joints. But I wanted to show you exactly how I got it out of the pack. With the gun placed in the other hand, there we have one fully combined knockoff Star Saber. And doesn't he look lovely? I really love the blue and the red. The yellow really does contrast nicely. The sword, albeit it isn't chromed, still looks really, really nice. And I just think he looks like a good bot. They've actually got him in the magazine, the kind of transmutation instructions, having his legs out and down. So he's bow-legged. I think it looks ridiculous. I like how he is at the moment. And yeah, very, very impressed. $40, I think he is a steal. Like I said, he's not without those faults, but I mean, you could paint this guy up. I know if you go to visit Plasticon's page, drop him a message, and if you get hold of these, he actually does paint these up for people, and he does a really good job. I myself am leaving it as it is, and yeah, more than happy with this. Grab them while Sirtoys still has them. Here he is with Hot Rod again, just for a size comparison. See, he is one beefy chunky monkey. Absolutely love this guy. Can't recommend him enough. From myself and Transmutation Robot KO Star Saber, thanks for watching and goodbye.